is now in session. In the case of Judas Iscariot versus the people, I call the witness to the stand. Please state your name.
Judas Iscariot.
And what are the charges being brought against you?
Betrayal of Jesus.
And how do you plead?
Guilty as charged.
And what is the evidence against you?
Let me read it to you. It is recorded here in Matthew chapter 26, verse 14. Then one of the 12, the one called Judas Iscariot, that's me, went to the chief priest and asked, "What are you willing to give me if I hand him over to you?" So they counted out for him 30 silver coins. From then on, Judas watched for an opportunity to hand him over. My story does not stop there, though, because I am also around the table with the Lord and the other disciples at our last meal together, and then I finally hand over Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane.
That is quite the damning evidence against you. Not only is it written down, but it shows premeditation. It shows an exchange of money in return for turning over Jesus, and it shows you actually turning him over. After weighing the evidence and listening to your admission of guilt, I hereby declare you not guilty. You may go.
Wait, what?
Not guilty. That is your charge. You may go.
The evidence is literally right here, crystal clear. It could not be any more clear that I betrayed Jesus for money.
And I listened to all of that, and I declare that you are not guilty. You may go.
Okay, I'm not going to question it. I'll just believe it and hopefully find out why later. Thank you, Honor.
You're welcome.
Whew, that was quite the courtroom drama, Jamie.
Yeah, lots of things happening in there. And Judas, wow, the evidence against Judas was large.
It was, and luckily for us, it was written down so that we could read about it and learn from it. We see that Judas did betray Jesus for money, and while today we may not necessarily betray Jesus for money, there are lots of ways that we betray Jesus. By placing other things in our life more important than him, by not taking the opportunities to tell others about him and his love,
Not following his commands.
not setting aside time with him.
Remember back in the Lent packs that you got everybody got a cross like this. And remember there's a yellow side and there's a white side. On the yellow side, I want you guys to take a pen or a marker or something that you can write down with. And I want you to think about all the ways that you betrayed Jesus. You can sit down as a family and do it around the table, or you can just do it on your own, whatever's easiest for you. But go ahead and write down some of those different ways that you might betray Jesus.
And while this may seem like a very difficult thing to do, that's what Lent is all about. Lent is an opportunity for us to really examine ourselves and the sins we commit against Jesus every day, because ultimately that is what took Jesus to the cross, to die for us. He took all of our sins with him and died on the cross to save us. But that is not where the story ends, because we know that we get to look forward to Easter and the good news that that day brings. So blessings on this journey, and as you take some time to reflect on the ways that you betray Jesus and the sins that we commit.
See you next Tuesday.
Have a good day.